now sitting with the kids at the cool table. I'm your host, Miss Monroe. I'm here with...
It's your big folk, kin folk, good guy, Jay Flake.
I
Let's do
think
that.
I think you just spit on me, bro. Nah.
Let's do that over.
I think you just spit on me, bro. Like, that's how we starting off the show?
I got crossed up.
And it's your own fault you did, too, because of what you was doing before I hit record. It's your own fault. Trying to be funny.
Oh, man.
Trying to be Mr. Comedian. Anyways, who else is in here?
It's cute, though, man.
Golly.
I didn't know we was live.
You didn't know. Like, you didn't watch me hit the button.
Thought it was sound check.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Anyways, how y'all been?
Everything's been everything, man.
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm trying to be a good guy out here.
Yeah, since we're talking about good guys, whatever. Man, guess who I ran into when I went to the mall. So you remember that night me and you did that? We did Shut Up and Sing and we sung.
Yeah.
And this guy came to come see me sing, but he was acting real funny the whole night, like he didn't want to be around nobody.
Is that the one that couldn't hardly cheer for sports? Be like, yes.
No, no. But he was there. I forgot he was down there. Oh, that's a whole other story. No, this is the dude I left in IHOP that night.
You left a guy in IHOP?
Actually, that was the second restaurant I left him in.
Yeah, I was about to say the first one was Logan's, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
How do you
I
get the
remember.
opportunity to leave somebody twice?
Because he was stupid.
How you give somebody the opportunity to leave?
Right.
Because he was stupid. He wanted to do that. I'm about to start arguing with you so we can be the black people in the restaurant yelling and cussing at each other. And I was like, I ain't doing this.
Oh, black
Oh, he's
love.
ignorant.
Love, we'd only been dating a couple weeks. That's what made it even more like, you know me. I
Oh,
don't.
you know millennials. That's that day.
Nah, bro.
Got to move fast.
He was 5 years older than me, so at the time he was like 32. Come on with another excuse. Come on.
Jay-Z is older
She
than
was more
Beyonce.
mature than
We
me.
Exactly.
talked about this on the last episode.
Exactly my point. So I can't deal. Anyways, but yeah,
He
so
ignorant for
It's
that.
the story of OJ.
so I just could not help but this hysterical laughter just laughter just took over me. Like I could not help it. Like I was trying my best not to when I was actually out with Trish. And I was like, oh my God, like I seen this dude. She was like, what you doing? I was like, I just couldn't stop laughing. And she was like, well, tell me what happened. And like, I couldn't even get the words out because all I could think about is like him sitting in that aisle waiting for me to come back.
Oh, so you sit here and watch the man sit there waiting on you?
No, I was just thinking about it because I'm like, I know he thought in his mind, like, I know she didn't leave me in another restaurant. Like, I know she gonna come back in here. And I ain't come back.
You cold-blooded.
No.
You can't even tell me you leaving. You just give him just leave.
No, he knew I was. No, because I told him before we started the argument, I was like, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you get me to even get into this argument with you, I'm gonna have an epiphany in the middle of this argument to myself and be like, why am I arguing with you? And I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna leave. And that's exactly how it happened. He finally said a word to trigger me. I got into it for half a second. I was like, hold up. But why am I arguing with you though?
She said trigger. She hit him with that Trey Songz. I don't want to leave, but I gotta go right now.
But yeah,
I won't
like,
be back before you know it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes be just too used to dealing with women who are okay with stuff that they be doing. I'm like, I'm not the
No,
one.
he's ignorant.
Especially because the first time I left him in the restaurant was because he told me we was going to go out to eat and hang out. And he was like 2 hours late. Yeah.
I wish y'all could just see the look on my face. I have no words.
Exactly. Exactly.
Did you stick around until he showed up?
No. See, this is what happened. So
Okay.
I used to work at a gym. And so he went to the gym. That's how I met him. I was closing the gym that day, and I literally lived around the corner. And he was like, all right, cool, we're going to go out to eat. Call me when you get home after you change, whatever. I live around the corner. It took me about 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, to do all of that. So I call him, hey, what you up to? You ready to go? Oh, no, I'm in Madison. At the time, I lived in Antioch. He lived in Antioch as well. What are you doing in Madison?
He might have had a last-minute phone call to take care of some business.
And that's exactly what I asked. I said, so, hey, so when did you know you had to go to Madison? Oh, probably like around 1 or 2. You mean when I saw you at 3 o'clock and I was closing the gym, you knew then you had to go to Madison. You told me to go home and change and call you when I was ready and you was going to be in Madison and you knew that.
He thought he was gonna be done.
In Madison, it's already like a 30-minute drive anyways, just one direction.
So with that being said, I can pretty much say you set yourself up for
Right.
them L's right there.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
So I gave him a little, I was like, all right, cool, you know what? I'm going to give you some time. I'm going to give you about an hour. So I give him an hour. I'm expecting him to at least call me because you the one running late. I should have to be tracking you down, right? You should call me.
Right, true.
No. So I don't hear from him. I'm in my car on my way to the restaurant as I'm calling him because I'm like, we decided where we was going. I got a taste for this food. Now I want some. I'm going to take me out.
Right.
How about that?
I'm going to do me.
Right. So I get to the restaurant. It was a 20-minute wait. Still ain't there. Sit down. Order appetizer. Still ain't there. Order my food. As I'm finishing, he shows up.
She ain't good that day.
Took my married time. It was finals basketball season.
I was about to say,
like,
I remember the story.
Yeah,
like basketball was
watching
on.
the game
Yeah,
and everything.
yeah.
I'm like, all right, I'm cool. You know, he show up and tries to do some reverse psychology stuff and try to start arguing with me and talking about how I don't know how to be submissive and some other crap. And I'm like,
This the first day?
nah, this is like our third or fourth day.
Oh, okay.
It was still too early to use
Yeah, it was
the
too
S
early.
word.
Yeah, it was too early for all
Especially because
that.
that was like, he was already on strike 2 at that point.
Yeah, you can't drop the S word that early.
You can't drop the S word with me ever, first of all. Not ever. Not ever. Anywho,
These kids out here, boy.
not ever.
These kids.
Because my
out
thing
here,
is, if
boy.
you got to drop that word, that means you're not doing what you're supposed to do.
Somebody got a point there. I'm not gonna argue. That's why I didn't say anything.
If you got to drop that word, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Because if you doing what you're supposed to do, I'm already going to back you up or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Because you doing your job. I ain't going to complain about that.
I mean, my thing is this: submissive is not necessarily a negative word, but the way that it's been used here recently, especially in our community,
Yeah.
Right. It means doormat.
Yeah, they try to use it as a form of control. Well, you know, I came up in the church. You know, the Bible says, "Oh, women got to be submissive to the husband." Okay.
Yeah, they take it out of context.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah.
Completely.
But
like,
if he would have took her to seafood sensation, got that extra crab cluster,
nah, whatever.
he would have been all right.
Because I always got me. I'm good. I don't need it.
Look,
and so I left him in that restaurant. He was like, because I was finishing up my food as he came, and I was asked Chick for the bill. He was like, "You got to leave for real?" Yes, fool. We supposed to meet up 2 hours ago. What you talking about?
Did he pay for your meal?
He did, and I still left him there.
I mean, that's the right thing to do. I'm not gonna argue with you on that
Right.
one.
Yeah. So the IHOP thing was supposed to be him making up for him messing up at Logan.
But hold up, she ate good and ate for free.
For free. Pimpin'.
It wasn't even trying to be a pimp. It
that
was
is
him
my
thinking.
N-word right
it was
there.
him thinking that him paying
Oh,
was
yeah.
gonna make me change my mind, and I wasn't about to.
That is
So,
my companion of African American descent right there.
That's how it's supposed to go down.
For real? No, it ain't about that. It's not even about that.
That is my companion of African American descent right there. I love it. I love it.
But yeah, seeing him, that was like I could not control myself. Like I'm talking about, I was in tears, crying.
Did you speak to him?
Nah, he had some girl with him. But so funny because they immediately left. It wasn't like okay, we was gonna leave anyways. It felt like all right, let's go.
How long ago was this?
This was back in like 2012, 13.
Why would he?
Because I was
Why would
thinking,
that even matter at this point?
I don't even know. Because at
scared.
first I was like, well, maybe he don't recognize me. And so my friend was like, nah, he's staring. He know he remember you. And then when I finally could get the story out, because I was laughing. Oh, Jesus, so hard. I'm
Say,
like,
he
inside
done
was
seen the
hurting.
back of your head long enough. just walking away.
But wait,
He had a
what made-
flashback.
But what made Logan's the best though was because I peeled out on him though. Because I rarely ever back into his space.
Mitch peeled out.
Man, and I backed into the space that night. So y'all know how the Logan's is out in Antioch. You got to
Right.
hit that corner to get to that back part.
Right.
As soon as he hit that corner.
You didn't do Mitch like that. Please tell me you didn't do
burned
Mitch
out
like
on
that.
him so bad.
Oh, I gotta talk to Mitch about that when I get downstairs. Mitch, she peeled out, dog.
Peeled out on him.
Peeled out, boy. Oh my God, it was so good.
For those that don't know, Mitch is the name of her car.
Yes. I had to give it a guy's name. All the guys we name y'all cars, women names. So
You know, I still ain't named mine yet.
you gotta name the car, man.
I ain't named none of mine yet.
Really? You never named the car?
I hadn't named the car. It's been years.
They don't mean nothing to you then. That's your problem.
Hey, they mean things.
That's your problem.
to
You
me.
can't commit. That's your problem right there.
I believe I can commit.
It sounds
I believe
familiar.
it.
It sounds familiar.
Pew pew.
Look, I wasn't prepared for all these shots to be fired.
Hey, we about to get ready anyway. So to get to this topic, and this about to be the duel for life, boy. Like,
go.
Man,
gotta
Jay,
count out 20 spaces.
Jay's big
Shoot your
hero.
shot. Right.
Jay's
Hold
mentor.
on, first of all, I ain't say he's my hero,
You
nor
be
my
You be careful
mentor.
for him like he is. We gonna get on this car.
How many kids? How many kids you done made off of him?
That just ruined.
Hold on. Yeah, that threw me all the way off. None.
You know what?
Oh, okay.
You know what? Actually, that could be his whole plot. It's to make songs, to make people have babies that he can go steal.
He's stealing the
Okay.
baby.
He's still the babies.
I've
believe the children are future.
He really mean it.
Right. If y'all know who we talking about R. Kelly.
Robert
Y'all ain't
Kelly.
figured it out by now.
Robert
Kelly. What group was he in before he went solo? He was in 2 groups, but what was the famous group?
Oh, and I used to love that song too.
Chicago Mass Choir was one.
You stupid. It
Only
wasn't
when you got
after
a court
7.
case.
It was
I'm about to say God, but that ain't it. What was it?
No, you thinking of Aaron Hall.
I used to get them confused as a kid all the time.
People
Aaron
still
Hall,
get
R.
that
Kelly.
confused. But
Yeah, but see, the distinction is that one of them's a child molester and the other one's a deadbeat.
Which one would you rather be?
There's a which rather?
I'm gonna take a deadbeat at $500.
I'm gonna take neither.
You gonna harm other people's kids and not take care of your
them the
own.
only 2 choices you got. And them the only 2 choices you
There's
get.
a third death.
I'm
Kill
gonna
yourself.
take neither.
Let's take the third one.
Yeah.
That's option 3. Kill yourself. Like, that's it.
Robert Sylvester Kelly.
Robert's back in the news again for allegedly, what's it called? A sex
Like,
camp?
like
A
I
sex
told,
code?
like I told you,
Public
episode,
announcement, that's what it was.
public announcement, right?
Yeah.
Episodes ago. Whatever that people say R. Kelly did, he did. You ain't nothing under the sun you gonna tell me that man did that I'm
But-
not gonna believe.
I mean, we gotta put allegedly out there to save ourselves.
Please, that fool drowning in so much. I wish he would try to sue us.
I'm gonna say this. There's a reason why when she got older, you never saw Aaliyah in public with R. Kelly. You never saw her talking to him.
Reference him like
Nothing like that.
ever.
I mean, the Lifetime movie.
Come on with that trash. Come on. We ain't even gonna bring that trash up.
Or Wendell. Stupid ass.
I mean, however, we talking about his messing with the young girl days. Now today's R. Kelly is
talking
out
about
here.
his coat. His sex
Yeah, the
coat.
coat. All of them is over the age
The community
now.
ping.
Not all of them that we know of, because obviously there was some girls in that house that they don't want to mention, because when they asked that girl in the first interview they did on TMZ with that little shadow signaling her not to tell who else was in that house, I guarantee you there was probably some underage girls in there, and they're only probably legal for the fact that in Georgia the state the age of consent is 16.
I mean, as long as he going by the law, I guess. I mean,
Ain't your daughter about to be 15 sometime soon?
oh, she 15 now.
Tell her don't go to Georgia.
Right. We live here.
What's that got to do with
Tennessee.
it? What's that got to do with it? So everybody else's daughter's fair game.
I didn't say that.
You saw what
How
happened to
you
the
not
last
saying
parents
it?
that thought
Sound
that.
like Georgia need to change their law. First of all, I'm blaming the parents. First of all, with this whole little deal that's
You
going
saw
on.
what happened to the last parents who thought that. They thought that R. Kelly was gonna get their daughter a deal.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said I'm blaming them.
But see, my thing is black people
You
like.
know R. Kelly is known for this.
Hold on.
But see, no, this is my thing. Black people y'all need to choose a side, because you got most black people saying, well, it ain't really R. Kelly's fault. He's not a bad person. But then after more and more allegations come out, now all of a sudden it's the parents' fault. But I'm like,
No, R.
how they
Kelly
in-
horrible.
Huh?
He
Yeah, I
horrible.
ain't never say he was a good person.
Yeah, he horrible.
But a lot of people are. It's just another way of them trying to bring another black man down. You know what
I
I'm
know
saying?
he brought himself down when he
And
peed
that's
on
why
the girl in the
they
video.
not on the show. R. Kelly horrible.
I mean, I agree with you, but I'm saying, like, you can't act like these people ain't out there. That's like an army.
No,
of
they
them.
are. They are.
They out there strong as hell.
But Sylvester ain't doing this by himself.
True.
Nah, he ain't.
He ain't doing this by
And
himself.
I'm not saying the parents don't deserve any fault. I'm just saying I just don't think it's right for black folks, because many of them are already out there who have been caping for R. Kelly for years to be like, well, it's y'all's fault for bringing them around. I'm like, well, hey, I thought most of y'all thought he was innocent anyways.
But here's my thing. If you're at fault for anything, you're at fault for thinking that R. Kelly can still make a hit.
And, you know, I think he got 2 more hits in him. I think he got 2 more hits.
Gospel hits, yeah.
Right, you know that's coming next. Oh, since this done came out, you know a gospel album is coming.
I said that like 2-3 episodes ago. Like, only time he do gospel, he got a case coming up, so y'all know it.
I mean, he ain't got no case coming up.
Hey,
in
R.
this situation,
R. Kelly featuring Lecrae.
Lecrae bet not.
Ruin his
bet
whole
not.
career. Oh my God, don't do Lecrae like that.
I mean, to be real, after this one, from all the interviews I've seen from artists, they stepped away from R. Kelly. Like, they is not fooling with
Oh no,
Mm-hmm.
dude.
he might be able to get Chrisette Michelle. She needs some money.
After she did that whole Trump thing.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's my point. She needs some money.
Nah.
R. Kelly just become a writer at this
The only
point in
person
time.
R. Kelly can work with right now would be Kanye. Because we done pretty much
I don't
wrote
even
Kanye
think he
off.
gonna roll with. Don't think.
And they
Kanye
both from
gonna roll.
Chicago too? That's the only way.
He can work
No.
with Kylie Jenner.
I guess.
He can work with Usher. Same girl. Same girl part 2.
Right. They say I'm running a cold. And I call the Z's giving throat. Yes, it's the same girl.
Oh no, but nah.
He worked with Chance. Chance from Chicago.
Man, Chance
Vic,
ain't
did you
about
see
to do
that?
that.
You see that? The tweet from Vic. Vic was like, "We gotta just write R. Kelly off."
Talk about Vic Mensa.
Yeah. And you know
Yeah,
Vic
let me
from
know.
Chicago, so
I really don't fool with Vic Mensa, but
why not?
Ah, his new album fire.
I just don't.
Oh, it's fire.
It's fire.
It's fire.
I mean,
Yes, it's fire. That's how you know you're serious.
I heard one song, but to be fair, it was the one song he sung on Wild 'N Out. I was like, he's not talking about nothing.
Vic?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's the wrong. You gotta give some more stuff. Vic is that guy.
Hey, he goes in.
I think, on a lot of ways, I kind of like Vic more than I like Chance.
Ooh. I would say Chance.
I don't know about
Vince.
that one though.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
I say Vince Staples before Vic Mensa though. I like Vince Staples. Of course, he from the Bay Area.
Hey, Vince Staples hot.
I haven't heard enough of his stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with that. I ain't heard enough to say that. Yeah. I wouldn't give.
But it's some stuff that I heard from
Vic,
Chance, and I'm like, I don't get it. Like other people be like, man, this is dope, but I'm like, I don't get it.
Cause Chance be on acid sometimes.
Well,
you gotta listen close.
Maybe.
Well, it's probably the remnants of it, but you also gotta. I think people admire more his story than his music.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but like Vic though, like not only that, like a lot of Vic's videos, like he directed those. You know what I'm saying? Like the concept art, like it's his too. So he's writing the songs, he's producing stuff, and he's coming up with the concept for his videos. Like dude's pretty dope, and he's been out for a while. Like him and Chance and all of them been around the same amount of time. Like and even Vic's early stuff when he was like 14, like it's cold.
I'll check him out.
His
Like,
latest project go in. I give him this latest project go in.
Yeah.
Vic, hit me up, man. Tell me what to listen to.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right.
Hey, you got to dream big.
Oh,
Dream
yeah,
big, man.
Can't leave nothing on the
Vince
table.
might, he might listen to the show. Vic might listen to the show.
He might.
We can send the show to him.
He might.
You know, this is the year of DMs. You know, we just slide the YouTube link in his DM.
Yeah, I did that to one person already. They didn't listen. It was a
Better keep trying.
pretty well known comedian. I ain't really getting nothing back.
I don't worry about it. I do that
Ricky
too.
Smiley?
Nah.
I be sliding my little
Deion
5-minute
Cole?
shows to a lot of comedians. No response.
D. Ray Davis?
No.
You just gonna keep on
Right,
guessing.
you gonna keep rolling, huh?
You gonna do this the whole show.
Keep on.
Emmanuel Hudson?
Anywho, no.
Nick Cannon?
Dog, come on now. Like, we got a whole show to do and you still doing this.
Let's roll.
You gonna give up, huh? Just like R. Kelly.
I got a
Gonna
question
give
though.
up.
I had a question. So, me and you had a little thing on Facebook where I posted about the older guys come to pick up these high schoolers from school. So my question is, what's that age gap where you be like, hey player, you gotta get away from around here? Like, cause some parents even let it speak, because this go with the R. Kelly deal. Some parents let it knew that they dog's like 17 and this cat is like 21 and they let it ride.
I mean, if you a senior in college and you still trolling around for freshmen, sophomores in high school,
Right.
I seen it happen, bro. And the parents knew.
I'm
and
not
was
saying
like,
it
all
don't
right.
happen, but I'm saying it. You a senior in college. You about
Well,
to
he wasn't
graduate
senior.
into real life.
I say he wouldn't say he was a sophomore and the girl
I'm
was
sorry.
a junior.
When you're at
in
the
high
age
school.
where you can drink and you're trying to mess somebody who can't drink, nah, you a pedophile.
I mean, that always been my deal. When I turned 21, I was like, I can't mess with nobody who's 20.
It's like, what y'all gonna
We
talk
can't go
about?
to the
The
same
Powerpuff
place.
Girls? What y'all got to talk about?
I mean, I don't know. You gotta ask them.
Just because they ain't worried about talking. That's the one thing they ain't trying to do is talk.
I guess.
Not only that, when you in college, because you know you ain't really got no set schedule in college.
Right.
It's easy for you to mess with a chick in high school because you know exactly what her set hours
Right,
are.
right.
So you can have your little high school chick and your college chick.
What you say? What they
Dead
got to
wrong.
talk about? What R. Kelly? 50?
Yeah.
What him and the 18-year-old talking about? What, wait, 19, 20,
He
Exactly.
on
21,
pedophile.
22.
Hold
Like,
up,
what did you talking
hold up.
about?
He on that old school. Hey, baby, I can make you famous.
It got to be the only thing. He on that, he
You
on
know,
that
back
Jimmy
in
early.
his generation, that was the thing. That
Yeah,
was the game
yeah,
right
yeah.
there.
And the thing about it is now, like, you're most likely better to have a better career with Puff Daddy now than you are with R. Kelly.
Take that.
I mean, I'm just saying, at least with Puff Daddy, you gonna have at least one album.
Hey, you good for
One album,
him.
right.
You good for that one good album.
And one hit. You gonna hit that one #1 record.
Rest in peace, Sherry Dennis. Oh.
Man, you know, he did that to a lot of artists that I think
did?
about.
That's why
Man, he had a lot of artists come back and get that one good album.
Bad Boy Reunion be fat with one hit
I
wonders though.
couldn't do the Bad Boy Reunion. I was like, I don't support slavery. I just couldn't get with it. I don't support slavery.
Everybody got that one set.
So I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, this is Puff Daddy, and he on the tour too, so you already know who's taking most of the money home. Like, this is terrible.
Right.
Take that.
Like, yeah, this is a big minstrel show. Like,
Yeah.
I wonder why he invited the 8-Ball and MJG to that. You know, they would sign him for that one album. They had 2 hits.
New edition. And make it hot for ya.
Yeah.
Girl, give me your number. Don't act like y'all remember that.
but Puff Daddy though, just
So if R. Kelly signed with Puff, you think he can resurrect his career?
no. Puff Daddy ain't about to touch R. Kelly with a stick.
Negative Ghost Rider.
I was just wondering.
You see Puff been away from drama ever since
Right.
that
He
thing.
sure have.
Ever since that thing with J-Lo when he done almost went to jail.
Oh yeah, he been clean.
Shine went to jail for him.
He been clean.
Right. He was like, I already did this with Biggie.
Right.
I'm done.
After he smacked Drake, he ain't been in no news doing nothing wrong.
Yeah.
But now back on this R. Kelly though, like I don't understand why people caping for him. Like I don't get it. People talking about, oh, Hugh Hefner been doing this. Like,
Which is true. And you know what I don't get? I just asked a simple question about that. And people was like, I'm like, hold on, I'm just asking a question. I ain't taking up for nobody.
my thing is this though,
And
like,
all the women be like, well, good night, sir. I'm like, you ain't getting any answer to the question.
because the issue is that it's like when white folks bring up, well, oh, why y'all worried about police brutality? Our enemy is, ISIS. Like, no, my direct enemy
That's
is
two
not
different
ISIS.
things.
No, it's not. It's the same because you don't get to tell me who my enemy is. When all the times I've seen women being abused, I heard a hit. It wasn't a white man doing it. It was a black man.
Well, here's my thing too about the Hugh Hefner thing. With Hugh, like you know what you gonna get.
That's true too.
R. Kelly is out here denying that he's even doing it.
That's a good point.
With Hugh Hefner, you know
You
what
already
you
know the
gonna
risk
get.
that you pretty
yeah.
much take.
R. Kelly said, I don't have a coat. He ain't never say, I ain't doing it. He just said, I don't have a sex coat or a sex count. That's all he did.
Whatever your definition is.
Yeah, that's all he said.
But even still, when you dealing with R. Kelly, it's under the guise of music. When you dealing with Hefner, you already know what you dealing with. Like, for real. Like, I'm not saying excuse, but that is a good point, though. It's not like it's a really undercover thing.
No.
Like, you're not walking in blindly with Hugh Hefner. He's Hugh Hefner.
Okay, but why wasn't it a big deal for him? Because he old as crap, and he had 18, 19-year-olds he was dealing with.
Hugh
I
probably.
mean, he had 3 girlfriends. I don't think any of
well,
them
he
was over
probably
age
also
22.
get consent forms too. Hugh probably covered himself.
Not only that, my thing is, I don't even remember anybody glorifying him but other men. I don't remember women glorifying Hugh Hefner.
And that was my next thing. Like, didn't nobody really say nothing because all these other celebrities and older men used to go there and do whatever they did and then left, you know.
Including Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Well, you
I'm
know,
saying,
Playboy
and they
did a lot for the
exposed that.
community.
What, for 14-year-old boys? 14 and 15-year-old boys? I mean, it's something.
Right.
That was a whole lot of dead air. Wait a minute.
That's all I can
Yeah,
think
because
of.
Michael Jackson talk about being there or something? Or,
Yeah. I don't think you can name a male celebrity that hadn't been there. This one of the older cats.
I'm gonna say you ain't been there.
I ain't got to that point of celebrity yet.
Oh, okay.
And I think it's kind of weird that Hugh Hefner sold his house and he still got to live in it after you paid all that money for it. Ain't nobody want to talk about that. That's real strange. You got the crib keeper
But the person
living in the house you bought.
the person who owned the Playboy house though, as soon as you die, I'm knocking on the door. Hey, Hugh, you did yet?
Right.
You still kicking? All right.
Right.
I'm sorry, I have to burn that whole house down. Ain't no telling what's in there. Like, I have to burn the whole house down.
Turn it into a museum.
Who wants to walk through that? Take that back. I know there's people who are.
Right.
I mean, I would visit that joint just to see what's.
I don't want
What
to know.
the-
They
Amazing
visit Elvis' house. They visit where King got shot. They Lorraine Hotel. They visit all them
I'm telling
places.
you.
Yeah, but you're
It's
talking
gonna
about,
be-
I mean, could you imagine, like, it's all type of stuff on the ceilings and everything. I just couldn't.
Don't take a black light in there. Let me tell you that much.
I'm going there with a hazmat suit. Okay, you hear me? Hazmat suit.
But back to R. Kelly, has any other women came out with an interview or anything?
No, just that one who clearly was coerced. And people were like, see, ain't nothing wrong. I'm like, you can clearly see the shadow over her breast when she's being coerced.
When you pointed that out to me, I was like, oh, yeah, it is.
Right.
And it did seem kind of strange. Like, are you in Georgia? I don't want to talk about that.
Well, why are you interviewing?
Right.
Not only that, this is another thing too. People keep saying, well, they trying to bring black men down. I'm sorry. As a celebrity as big as R. Kelly, you have access to media all the time. You could have easily squashed this whole thing and brought them to the house where the girls was at and showed them the video, had the press there. They would have ate it up.
People still watching that Boondocks episode. That's what it is. they still where he was dancing on the court table and stuff like that.
Right. Right.
I'm like, he could have easily squashed that if you want to prove that you ain't got no sex camp.
All right. Let's say he do though. Let's say he do. Let's say they videotape. He bring the cameras in and say, "Hey, this was going on. I got 3 women upstairs or whatever. They live here." Then what? You verify check all of them over the age of 18. Then what?
I mean, my thing is, if you get consent, if all of them over the age of 18, or by law, if the age of consent is 16, if you get consent and you actually admit, hey, this is what I'm doing, or you just say, hey, this is my private life, it don't really matter what I'm doing. Yeah. Right. But you just coming out denying it, I don't know, man, I ain't doing that. This is slander.
Well, you know, I put like he gonna come out and deny it because they said what he was tying the girls up and they had to face the wall if another man walks in the room.
I mean, when people do weirder stuff in the bedroom.
Very true.
Who's not R. Kelly? They do weird stuff in the bedroom.
Very true.
Very true.
But these are probably consenting partners. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, at the end of the day, who's to say that the girls that he has are not consenting?
Consenting under what guise though is the problem for me.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the original agreement here? Now I've got myself trapped in a situation I can't get out of because, I mean, it's no different than domestic violence.
So would you say would you say they're trapped in the closet?
They trapped in something, hell.
It seemed like it's some mental abuse going on.
In the reports, it's saying that the FBI has now become, you know what I'm saying, they're supposed to be a part of it. I'm sorry. You don't just easily get the FBI involved in anything.
I thought they said it wasn't nothing they could do about it. They said if all the women are over the age, like ain't nothing they can do.
Where they even looked into it though, you had to have enough evidence for them to even look into it. Like you had to have a lot of evidence.
I think a lot of it had to do with old girl's parents.
Yeah.
True. I don't know.
The parents that said go with R. Kelly. Now all of a sudden,
well, here was the thing. But here was the thing,
I ain't trusting R. Kelly around a box of cereal.
But hold up, Jay.
He can't even have kids cereal around me.
But hold up, Jay. Here was the thing though. Like in their mindset, they were like, you can go with R. Kelly as long as we're around.
Houseway.
This girl skipped school. That's how she got caught up. She skipped school to go be with R. Kelly without her parents' consent.
My kids can't even talk to R. Kelly, and I can be sitting 5 feet away from him.
My thing is, too, is R. Kelly, you already have this reputation and know the things you've done in the past. Why are you even alone with anybody's kids? Like, you just want to get caught up in some stuff. You do. You have a desire to. And you went and found a state where the legal age is 16 for you to go do it. No different than Michael Jackson. All his stuff went off and he went off and moved to another country where it's legal for him to pick up kids.
So let me
Hold on. Michael Jackson ain't never messed with no kid. You were not going to put that on him.
Man, like Cat Williams said, he moved to a country, go pick boys like flowers. Like, I agree. Like,
Michael Jackson ain't touched no.
But let me ask this though, because you know nowadays when you go to a black party, you got a few staples. Electric slide to play that. They don't even play electric slide no more. You get the Casper slide or the Cha-Cha slide, and you get Step in the Name of Love. Do you boycott Step in the Name of Love?
I ain't gonna lie, dude. I have always been
Is a wedding still the same without Step in the Name of Love?
Yeah, it still is.
I mean, you get the Cupid Shuffle. You got to put that in the playlist if you're the DJ.
And I hate Cupid Shuffle, by the way.
Is a graduation the same without I Can Believe I Can Fly? If you don't play that at a graduation,
first of all, Marvin Sapp been replaced that.
Yeah,
you might got a point there.
Marvin Sapp been replaced. I Believe I Can Fly. Okay.
Yeah, you can't. Do that one.
You might got a point.
I got so sick of this song that year. Oh my god!
But here's the thing:
like, I'm not gonna make it if I hear this song.
but let me ask this: just fair being fair, everything being on the level. You pull Bill Cosby shows. When you play Space Jam, do you blot out I Believe I Can Fly?
Space Jam 2 folks are coming out too. Ooh,
Dang.
that's a tough one.
Space Jam was my joint. I gotta go watch that now. I gotta go watch that now.
Man. Michael Jordan, his non-acting behind. But yeah.
Hey, we worth that much money. You ain't got to
I want to boycott him as well. I'm so sick of Michael Jordan.
What did Michael Jordan do?
He's just arrogant and terrible. Like
He been that way since the 80s.
Yeah, well.
He ain't gonna get on his Jay-Z and grow up at 89.
Ain't he only like his second wife?
He only on his second wife.
Only.
He only on his second wife. Hey, celebrities, they known for going through 4 or 5 of them.
I don't care. They still human. Like I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah. I just said what celebrities used to doing.
I mean, Will is on his second wife, but Will and Jada, they
tight.
Yeah,
they holding it down.
They really are though, despite her horrible plastic surgery. I just get so disappointed every time I look at her face.
She got some new play. I ain't seen it in a minute.
No, I'm just saying it's still the same. Whatever she did to her cheeks or whatever, but it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like Jada and Nia, like that was my, you know what I'm saying? Because they petite like me.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
What you mean? You couldn't tell? It's a huge difference in her face.
Her face strong now.
Man, oh
Strong.
my gosh, extra strong. Them cheeks, boy. I'd be afraid she could probably bust through some bricks with them.
Y'all remember Kim Wayne's on The Living Color? That character to talk about everybody.
Yes,
Right. You better not talk about Miss Jenkins. Don't y'all do that to Jada. Y'all talk about anybody in the world.
I mean, she's still pretty.
She's still pretty, but she's just not what she was.
Not Jada. No.
Yeah, I watch Different World all the time. That's one of my favorite shows. Like,
yeah. Faces change between now and then.
Man.
We ain't talking about because you got older.
Oh, right. You got facial features you ain't even had before.
Matter of fact, hey, look, it's just like when they showed them old pictures of Tiny and T.I. when T.I. sent out them birthday wishes.
Man.
And you seen the pictures from back in the day to now, you be like, yeah, is this the same person?
To be honest, Tiny kind of looked the same to me.
What?
No,
Rough.
she do not. He said rough.
She looks a different kind of rough.
She always look rough to me.
I mean, but no offense.
Tasha was my girl.
She only get half the melanin
not Tasha,
anyway. So she
Tamika.
was bound to kind of fall off a little bit.
Yeah.
Because Whitley fell off.
Ooh, she fell out bad. Ooh.
Whitley fell off?
Heck yeah. You
I seen her on KC Undercover the other day. I said, I didn't even recognize who she was.
I ain't seen her lately. I
She
saw
fell
her
off bad.
unsung.
Your girl from Fresh Prince fell off bad, but you know.
Who? Tatiana?
No.
Nah, he
Hillary.
I ain't seen her in a minute.
I was about to say, don't do
Tatiana ain't
that.
fell off.
Man,
Nah, Tatiana ain't fell off.
hey.
She's still in the
That's
game.
another one y'all can't talk about.
She's still in the game.
Nah.
Yeah,
I love her too.
Karen Ashley,
Yeah. But, so,
I ain't seen her in a minute.
I mean, but she just her face is just, I can't.
yeah, Tatiana still got it. But old girl, speaking of the Fresh Prince spinoff, In the House,
Ooh.
Maya Campbell.
Have they
They said
found her?
LL was looking for her.
Yeah. I know they tried to look for her, but I was wondering if you ever found her. But
Yeah, that.
But she been on crack for a minute though.
Yeah. She still look a tad bit rough.
anywho, we gonna wrap this up.
What?
You just looking at your phone.
I was trying to do some research on who we was talking about. Said I ain't seen her in a minute.
Wow.
I noticed her lace front was in the middle of her head. She done fell off.
Anywho, we will catch y'all next week.
We gonna holler at y'all. Follow your boy J.Flake_comedy.
You got some dates coming up or something, right?
August 19th in Memphis, baby. Come check your boy out.
Yeah. Follow me at Black Dog on everything. BLACQDOGG.
Same for me. Y'all know y'all can catch me at OH_MUNROE. See y'all next week.
Holla.